Everyone knows how to craft in Minecraft, after all it's half the name of the game, but there are a lot of crafting recipes that most players don't know. So in this video I'm going to show you 10 crafting recipes you might not have known about, and we're starting right now. If you want nether brick fences, you mine them at a fortress. There's no other way of getting these, is there? That's actually not true. All you need to do is mine yourself a little bit of some netherrack here, and you can also grab some of the nether brick blocks here if you'd like. Then all you have to do is put the netherrack in a furnace with something to smelt it, and wait for that to smelt through. Once we've got quite a bit of this to smelt, we'll grab out our nether bricks here and go to a crafting table. And we're going to put down 4 nether bricks on either side here, and 2 nether bricks in the middle here, so 4 nether brick blocks here, and 2 nether bricks here, and that actually gives you 6 nether brick fences. So you can craft yourself as many nether brick fence as you want, without ever having to go to a nether fortress. And of course, if you want to get yourself a large amount of the nether bricks themselves too, for the blocks to craft this with, you just craft that with 2x2 right here, and there you have your nether bricks. I want to get some armor on my horse, but I don't have any generated structures nearby to try and find it from. So we can actually craft this quite simply. All we have to do is find ourselves some cows, and kill quite a bit of cows. You can also technically kill some horses if you'd like. We're just getting ourselves a good amount of leather. We need at least 7 pieces of leather, so we're going to grab all this here. Looks like we have 6, so we'll kill 1 more cow right here. Now all there is to do to get that horse some armor is to go to the crafting grid and make an H shape, H for horse, out of leather like this, and that gives leather horse armor. Now what's nice about this is you can actually dye it and also make it tons of different colors that way. Although it's not the best armor, it certainly is nice to have on your horse. And now we've just made armor for our horse. I want some mossy stone bricks, so I'm going to mine them out of the stronghold here. Now of course if I wanted mossy cobblestone, I could also mine that out of a jungle temple. But you can get this quite easily without having to go to either of these structures, and there's 2 crafting recipes for this. So the first one, which a lot of people don't know, and it's actually new as of Minecraft 1.17, is that you can use moss blocks to craft yourself mossy stone bricks and mossy cobblestone instead of vines. Of course you can also do this with vines. You can have vines and cobblestone, and you can turn that into mossy cobblestone and that into mossy stone bricks. It makes sense that a moss block in Minecraft would be used to make mossy cobblestone and mossy stone bricks instead of a vine, but of course you can use the vine technique if you have a good source of those as well. Usually when I want to get snow layers in Minecraft, I'll break them with a silk touch shovel, and you can get them quite easily just like this. However, you can actually craft snow layers as well. All you have to do is break them with a shovel that does not have silk touch, and you'll get yourself some snowballs just like this. Then take the snowballs and turn them into snow blocks. And then what you can do with these snow blocks is you can put 3 of them at the base of your crafting table, and that will give you 6 snow layers just like that. So if you want, you can farm snow layers quite easily without having silk touch, and you can craft those that way if you want. Although this isn't quite as efficient as mining it with a silk touch shovel, if you don't want to waste your silk touch shovel but you do want some snow layers, this could be a good technique to use. When fighting the ender dragon in Minecraft, there's always these end crystals that generate on the obsidian platforms, and you have to break them to defeat the ender dragon. However, you can actually craft these. All you need is 7 pieces of glass, an eye of ender, and also a ghast tear just like this, and that'll make you an end crystal. You can place these down on obsidian or bedrock, and they'll place just like that. Now what's really cool about these things is you can actually do this in the nether, the end, or the overworld, and they can be a really cool effect. Just don't click it, or that might happen. There are all kinds of different professions for different types of villagers in Minecraft. One of them is the Fletcher, and the table that the Fletcher uses, the Fletching Table, is actually the only use for this block. You can't interact with it, and there's not really anything you can do with it. Mojang has said they'll add functionality in the future, but for now it's pretty useless. However, if you do want this decorative block, all you have to do to craft it is put 4 oak planks and 2 flint like this in the crafting grid, sort of like crafting a crafting table with 2 flint on top of it, and that gives you a fletching table just like this. So if you want to use this for decoration, you can, and that's how you craft it. Funny enough too, it looks like birch wood even though we crafted it with oak, and it would look like birch wood no matter what type of wood we used. Another interesting villager profession, the weaponsmith. Their table is the grindstone, and you can find these in villages pretty frequently, but you can also craft them. However, the recipe is kind of strange. So you need to take normal stone and put it like this to get yourself some stone slabs. Then you put down 1 stone slab, 2 sticks, and 2 oak planks like this, and that gives you the grindstone, so you can get as many of these as you want. They also do have a nice functionality of being able to repair tools and disenchant them. Although you can just repair tools like this in your crafting grid, it is kind of cool to have a dedicated tool for it, and the disenchant feature is quite nice for getting good armor. Andesite, Diorite, and Granite all spawn naturally in Minecraft's overworld, but if you'd like, you can actually craft these things. Now all you have to do is get some cobblestone and put it in the crafting grid like this, with nether quartz going this way, and that will give you diorite. So we can craft diorite that way with cobblestone and quartz. However, we can actually grab this diorite and combine this with nether quartz, and this will give us granite. So if we want a whole bunch of granite, we can do that quite easily. Even funnier though, we can grab diorite and combine it with cobblestone, just like this, and that will give us andesite. So we can actually craft as much andesite, diorite, and granite as we want, just from some nether quartz and from some cobblestone. Now the reason why this is actually in the game is way back in the day when these blocks were introduced, players wouldn't have these naturally generated close by in their worlds, but they would have the nether, so a way to get nether quartz, and they'd also of course have a way to get cobblestone by mining it. So if they like these blocks, or maybe the polished forms of them, then all they'd have to do is go and craft them just like this, instead of having to travel long distances to find them. Piglin trading in Minecraft can give you spectral arrows, but you can actually craft this item yourself quite easily. All you have to do is get arrows in the crafting grid like this, and surround it with 4 glowstone dust. Now this gives you 2 spectral arrows for every 1 arrow and 4 glowstone dust, which means that you're actually getting more arrows than you put in, funny enough, but it does take a large amount of the glowstone dust. However, if you do want to get yourself some really cool arrows that'll illuminate anything that they hit, then this is a really cool item to have, and you can even use it to multiply the number of arrows that you have if you're in low supply. Campfires are a really cool item inside of Minecraft. They can give off light and also cook food, but you can actually make a special form of campfire you might not know about. All you have to do is break yourself some soul soil or some soul sand, then in the crafting grid craft a campfire as normal, which is 3 sticks like this, and 3 logs of any type like that, with the soul soil or soul sand instead of the coal, and that will give you a soul campfire instead of a normal campfire. These are a super cool item that have this amazing blue fire animation. They hurt you very, very quickly, so they're perfect for death chambers in mob farms, and overall are just a really nice thing to have to decorate your base. So there you have it, 10 crafting recipes in Minecraft you might not have known about. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to press the like button. Make sure to comment down which one of these recipes you didn't know about. I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day. Goodbye!